Hi guys, so today I'm going to try and create a very glamorous look. You have to bear with me because I haven't tried to film this before. I literally bought the products on Friday and thought I'm going to try and basically demonstrate with drugstore items or high street items that you can create a really good glamorous look for like the festive season or just going out or whatever out of high street products. And I'm also going to do another video in the near future when I get all the products together that I want. I'm going to also create the same sort of look but with higher end products like Chanel or YSL or something like that. So I'm going to basically try and demonstrate again, that you can get A, one look for how much money, and then B, a more higher end look that looks exactly the same with, you know, a higher amount of money. So you can basically see that you don't have to go to Chanel or YSL or Dior to try and create a good fabulous look. So I am going to try and create, I've never actually tried to create a look like this before, so you're going to have to bear with me because I'm a little scared. So I'm going to try and create a kind of minimal looking eye with a little bit of a flick and mascara all piled on, and then kind of a nice soft cheek but a really bold lip. Now bold lips scare me because I feel like I can't pull them off. Like, and this lipstick I've purchased is bold. It's the queen of bold. So I'm going to be a little bit scared doing this, and everything I bought is drugstore. I got everything in Boots. There was one item that I'm going to use. I didn't think of buying this when I was in Boots. It's an eye base. I'm going to use my MAC paint pot and Nubile because I forgot to buy like a primer, and I like a primer because it makes stuff last. So this is the only cheating item I have in my little routine I'm going to show you. So what I've done, first of all, I've washed my face, I've used toner, I've used moisturiser and my anti-wrinkle stuff and my little bit of under eye hydrating cream by Bobbi Brown. I couldn't think of the word then. I've used that, and I've also put on a little bit of chapstick because I want my lips to be a soft base before I go and apply this wow-wee lipstick. So I'm going to get started. First of all, foundation. I picked up the Rimmel Match Perfection Light Perfecting Radiant Foundation, and I got the shade Ivory. Never ever used this before. As you can see, I have not touched it. I've kept it especially for you. So I'm going to pop a little bit of this on the back of my hand, as you can see, and it comes out like that. It's quite runny. And I'm going to use a Real Techniques buffing brush to apply that to my face. And I'm going to apply it in a circular motions. And I always kind of start off by applying it to my areas that I find are my most, I'm more concerned about, if that's what I'm trying to say. And I apply that to like the cheek areas and then maybe like the chin and jawline, because I tend to get a little bit spotty in that area. And it smells actually really, really nice, this foundation. And it's quite liquidy as well. I feel like maybe 2 pumps will cover my whole face. Just buff all that into the skin. I'm going to put a little bit on like my brow, eyelid area, just so it kind of all matches, and a little bit in the jaw area. So that is all into the skin and looks lovely. I'm just going to let that kind of set into my skin, and I'm going to put on my eyeshadow base, which I said just now is the MAC Nubile. It's this kind of skin toned cream that you just put on your eyelids, and it just, you can either use this alone or you can use this underneath an eyeshadow, and it will basically let your eyeshadow stay put all day, because it's amazing. Okay, so that is that. Then I'm going to I picked this shadow trio up from Boots. It's from number 7 and it's called Cappuccino. Yes, is that right? The Stay Perfect Trio Eyeshadow Palette in Cappuccino. and I've not used it again because I just purchased it, and it's got like a light shimmery nude colour, kind of a cappuccino colour, and then a dark brown. So I'm going to take a Sigma large fluffy brush. This is an E50, and I'm just going to take this middle colour and I'm going to pat that on my eyelids. I will need a little mirror for this because I won't be able to see. Oh, sorry, I'll use this. I'm just going to pat that all over the lid. It's a very pretty colour. It's kind of a subtle grey, mauve tone kind of looking. I don't know. I'm terrible at describing colours, but it's a really pretty colour actually. I'm just patting that on all over the lid, into the crease a little bit, but nothing too major. Let's do the other eye. I'm going to take a little fluffy brush. This is a MAC 275, and I'm just going to take a little bit of the highlighty colour onto the brow bone, just so it highlights. And I might put a little bit in my inner tear duct area as well. And that is that. I'll leave the eyes for a second, and then I'm going to use the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection concealer. This is like amazing. I bought this, a new one, because my other one is basically the last drop is stuck at the bottom and I can't get to it basically, so I needed a new one anyway. But this is just amazing. I am the shade Light 2, just for your information, and I'm going to pop that on my under eye circles and on any blemishes I have on my face. And I'm going to then use a Real Techniques brush to blend that in just a little bit more. And a little bit around the nose and any other blemishes or discolorations that you wish to cover up. So, Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. I'm going to blend all my concealer in. Just going to circular motion around the eyes, around the nose, sorry, and then my little blemishes. And then what I like to do is take my ring finger and I just then pat those areas just so it's kind of pushed into the skin and kind of settled. That's what I like to do. Yeah, that is the eyes, under eyes done, which is okay. I haven't got any powder. I didn't buy any powder. I just wanted it to kind of just be foundation and a bit dewy and everything like that. For the eyes, I bought an eyeliner from number 17, or 17 should I say, from Boots. It's the Make Your Mark Position Eyeliner Pen, and it's quite new out. I think it was about $3.99, so this is the shade Black is Black. But it's just a felt tip liner, which looks great, and it's very, as it says, it's a precision eyeliner. And I'm just gonna attempt to make a flick with my eyeliner because I can't do flicks and things like that, so if I go wrong, don't laugh at me. I like to start off at the inner corner and just kind of pull it across. It's quite a hard tip actually, it's not that soft. Quite hard to kind of bend it to get a really good kind of line. I've just done a little teeny flick at the end. It kind of looks like a little flick. I'm just going to do the other eye. I won't bore you with doing that, and I'll be back in a moment. So I'm back. I've just applied the eyeliner to my other eye. It's not brilliant. It's not gone on fantastically similar to the other eye. I think this one's more flicked a little bit, and this one I've actually kind of dragged a little bit too far down, but I think that's kind of what happens when you're trying to do it on video. But yeah, I sort of like it, but I don't. But I will probably review it on my blog. So that's the eyeliner done. And then going to curl my lashes. Obviously, I didn't buy this in Boots because it's the Shui Amora one. Or Shui Amora, I can't say it. But I'm going to curl my lashes so I can then apply my mascara. So that's them curled. And then the mascara I'm going to use is the number 7 Fanomenal lashes. And it's for a fuller lash fan. It looks like this is a silver tube. It's quite new out. I got the shade black. I've never used this before. The wand looks like this. Looks a little bit scary. We'll see how this performs. Just going to put this onto the top lashes. I'm going to put a few coats on. And I'm just going to wiggle and pull up to the tip. But I'm going for kind of a little bit of a dramatic lash. I'm not going to apply fake lashes because I don't wear fake lashes because I don't know, I just don't have the patience or the time to kind of do that. But I just tend to like a mascara that does that for you. So that's why I try and buy lengthening, volumizing mascaras. But that's one coat on that eye. So I've applied my mascara. I did about 2 or 3 coats on each lashes at the top, and then I put a little bit on the bottom lashes. Not too much because I don't like to put too much on my bottom lashes in case it falls out onto my under eyes. But I've applied that, and now I'm going to put on my cheek colour, which you've probably seen me holding. It's actually a Bourjois Love Struck Rose number 16. I picked this up and it's so pretty. It is just like the most perfect colour. I've had this a little bit longer than the other products I bought during the week or on Friday, but I had to include this because it's so inexpensive. It's like about £7 and it smells amazing. It's just, I forgot how amazingly good blushes from Bourjois are. So I'm just using a angle brush from Sigma and I'm going to apply that to the cheeks. And I'm not going to do a big old smile because I don't want to get... Because sometimes they say smile and everything, but if you smile you'll get creases around your eye area. So I just tend to smirk, like go a little cheeky grin when I apply my blush. I don't like... You shouldn't crease this area because if you put blush up here you'll get parts where the blusher hasn't got to the skin because you've creased up. That's my little tip. But yeah, that's that. It's very subtle peachy colour. I don't know if you'll be able to see it properly, but that's that, and it looks amazing, smells amazing. It's just wow. So that is the face. Now for the lips, I have got this colour and it's by Rimmel, and it's one of their Kate Moss lipsticks. It is the shade 107, which if you've seen this already, you will see that it is a very dark red. I don't know how this is going to look when I put this on because I've not ever done it before, so we will see. But I'm going to try and do the technique that I got told when I went to the Paul and Joe event, which I'm going to blog about soon. But he said about Craig Run French, which is the makeup artist for Paul and Joe, he said about applying lipstick from the outside inwards. It gives you more of a curve, and it gives you, yeah, it's more of a curve to your lips instead of making them thinner by going down like this. So I'm going to try and do the way he said, but I'm not going to say if it's going to work, but because it's the first time I've ever done it. But here goes. So wish me luck. You have to have your mouth and your head tilted, by the way. That's what he said at the event. So if I look funny, I'm sorry. That's what it looks like on the top lip. It's not too bad actually. I'm just going to apply it to the bottom lip, but I'm not going to drag it across like this. I'm just going to sort of dab and then build up the colour, because it is, as I say, a very bold colour. So I'm just going to kind of pat it on like this. So yeah, that is my kind of glamorous 1940s look, maybe? Is that what you would call this? But yeah, this is all drugstore items, apart from the primer on the eyelids. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will put all the list of products below, what I used, and I will probably do a little picture shot from my blog and everything, and I'll link my blog below, and anywhere else you can find me will be linked below as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will speak to you soon. Bye!